Yep. Alright, so Jund versus titanshift. Jund is on the left, titanshift is on the right. Jund is piloted by Liam. Titanshift is piloted by Mike.
I love how excited you sound about all this. You're like, John versus Titan.
I mean, Titanshift is kind of a goldfish deck. Is like someone's like, I'm gonna keep playing stuff, and like, do I win? No,
it's probably
okay.
the most interactive deck in the format. I'm not. That long pause. Yes, Warden tries not to hit me.
I mean, there's expensive equipment around right now. So I'll wait till you're walking down some stairs.
My baby.
What was that for? We're saying Titanshift's the most interactive deck.
You're right. I deserve this. And a mulligan to 6 for the Titanshift.
I mean, I honestly don't think that cares too much. You can just like...
As long as you got lands...
And land accelerators.
And land accelerators, and then scape shift, you're probably in a good spot.
You don't even necessarily need the scape shift.
But it's a nice insurance policy to have. If you just have land and accelerators and then keep drawing accelerators, you feel bad.
Against Jund, I feel like I don't want the scape shift in hand. I'd rather draw into it.
You're probably right.
But...
Thoughtseize is a bitch.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Looks like Liam has a couple of lands, a Lily.
Lily. Is that a Colgan's command?
I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Mike's keeping it 6.
I saw a Goyf. He's got a Titan in hand.
Oh, wow, throwing out some threats already.
He's like, hey, you can't beat Cinderglade, boy.
I think it's just a foil Cinderglade at that.
If
wait.
only if it was a Russian foil Cinderglade.
Did Mike not... Oh, I thought Mike didn't find a second land for a second. I was like, oh my god, what are you doing?
He didn't find his second land in his, 40 land deck. Come on, Warden.
Hey.
Variance, Brandon. It
happens. I was like...
Bab.
He could have had, a Search for Tomorrow in hand and a tap land. Like, okay, this is fine.
I don't know if Bob's, the card I want in this matchup either.
I mean...
Card advantage is good.
All right,
Going down below 17 with... 18 with... Against Scape Shift is always scary.
Alright, so at this point, it's like, I wonder how many times that tablet's going to get kicked over. These Jund players, they just want to destroy everything on the board. It's like, tablet, go
on! Abrupt decay it!
So Mike has a Prismatic Omo on the board as well, so now if he gets to 5 land and plays a Volaku, that also counts as a mountain and deals extra damage. Woo!
Got him. Oh.
Does Mike have a turn 2 accelerator or a third land?
Well, it's going to be a turn 3 accelerator.
Oh.
Because he played Prismatic Omen turn 2.
That's true, turn 3. Sack me Tri-Build or no land is not where you want to be.
Against the Liliana.
Right?
3 Lilianas in hand, is that what that is? Yeah, that is.
Oh, pitching a prime time. Oh, that one kind of hurts.
And what hurts the most?
I mean, pitching a third Lily is fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Right, it's like I got a second one, just in case.
Look at how shiny that Lily is, though. Oh, man.
Oh. She atoned for her sins, and she's not going to the dark place anymore.
Huzzah. Oh, man. We got land 3.
I think Mike, at this point, is hoping to top draw land, because he didn't play a land from hand, so I think he's hoping just to top draw land.
Which
is
likely.
Or creature.
Oh, lightning bolt. What's that?
It's a Wood Elf, so
I mean,
it gets him a 4th land. Yeah. He's still.
I mean, we're still on track. We're slower than we want to be.
Right? I mean, we're hitting our land drops on time. We're not accelerating any at this point, which I don't think is what Scape Shift wants to be doing.
Really. Turn 6 Scape Shift definitely hurts.
I feel like Scape Shift. If Scape Shift gets
gain 2. There we go. There we go. One more. I fixed it. Mike and math. It says gain 2 life. Shut up.
Right. So I'm guessing Mike's going to bolt something. I'm going to guess the Bob to stop the card advantage engine.
No, bolt the Lily. Get him. Send a message.
Yeah. I'm not sure what else Mike has in hand.
Was that not prime time?
It might be.
I think I saw prime time.
So Lily upticks.
Yeah, it looks like a prime time and a far seek. Is that what that is?
Yeah. Pitching the prime time. Yeah, I mean, you got to keep the accelerators. And a Goif.
And land. That's the scariest play he's made all game. There's a bolt.
Bolt. I'm pretty sure Goif is too big to bolt right now.
Bolt the Goif.
Oh, man. Playing a Farseek to maintain land drops does not feel good.
You do what you gotta do sometimes. We talked about Maelstrom pulsing the cradle plating last time.
But when you're an accelerator deck and you're just down to this, that's just terrible.
See, this is usually how I get scape shift when I'm playing Ebs, and I'm like, all right, they got nothing in hand. They're just like land, scape shift. I'm like, I lost.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh. I said Lily's about to ultimate, but
no.
All right, both Lily in response.
Cast the other Lily, you won't.
Well, Mike doesn't have any cards in hand now, so there's no point.
Edict him.
Oh, all right. So Mike really wants like an Hour of Promise right now. Would be a good one.
Hour of Promise. That's
a prime time
one. It's not a good one when you're facing down a Lily though.
Oh, upkeep Colgan's command, or draw step Colgan's command is a pretty good one.
Like no.
I mean, but the prime time didn't matter because he doesn't have 6 lands.
Yeah. So let's see. He's still at 13. I mean, Goif is gonna start chunking him, but if he finds landscape shift, like
I think you need to find the Hour of Promise. So
landscape shift
there's 7
now too. He's got the prismatic over now.
Right. There's 7. Oh, there's a Bloodbraid in hand though too.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's the best? Getting him with the treetop village.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't see that.
Hit him for 7, and then all right.
There's the land.
There's the land.
It's the next card's game shift.
It didn't matter.
We'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Do you bring an anger against Jund? Do you bring an anger to the gods against Jund?
I think with Mike's version he doesn't, because his deck is, it doesn't have the secondary option wins. It's just you want to win escape shift.
Are those the split second cards? What is that he's got on the top there?
It's difficult to.
Round them in. They looked like Kozilek's return.
I think they are Kozilek's returns.
That Reclamation Sage. Yeah, don't need that.
Oh, there we go. Let's
see. What are those?
I'm not.
Those Anger of the Gods. The Chandras? I don't know what those are. I can't tell what those are.
All right.
Ha! Jig's out. He plays Mountain now.
I mean,
revealing information.
Pretty sure, like 60% of the bet at this point plays Mountain, in some way, shape, or form.
Not me.
It's because you're not meta.
Yeah. Well, I'll have you know that I won this whole tournament, so played against Liam. I didn't play a single Lingering Souls against him either. Still got him. What happened was I Maelstrom Pulse a Lily, and then we were both just top decking, and I top decked Liliana again. No, I'm not playing Sea Trino anymore. Because I'm playing Bob, and that hurts. But
no balls. John's playing
Bloodbraid.
John's playing Bloodbraid. Play Sea Trino, no balls.
But how it happened was he top decked a Lily, I top decked a Maelstrom Pulse, killed the Lily. Then I top decked my own Liliana of the Veil, and then I top decked Liliana of the Last Hope. And he's like, "We're done here. You did it,
zombie for days."
God.
And then what you just to spite Liam is like target yourself and like to split your zombies in half. Like those zombies can go away. Still killing you.
Got him. Still gain like 13 zombies at end of turn.
Man, yeah, it's like people just didn't realize that how out of control Lily could just get on that emblem.
She was off my radar when she was first spoiled for sure, and then she very quickly
I had to read her a couple times, Just like I was like, this works. I think it works. Like, so if you get 2, if they both survive,
Man.
you get 2 plus an additional 2. So that when you get 4, and so it's like after that, then if nothing happens, you get 8, and then it's like this is just getting dumb now.
Eldritch Moon was a powerful set, man.
Yeah.
Had Grimflayer, had Collective Brutality, had Emrakul, got banned out of Standard. Had collect.
So, and that was a sad thing, right? Like Kaladesh, they had the means to print Pithy Needle and like Tormod's Crypt, and that would have evened the environment out so much. And Pithy Needle was a goddamn masterpiece in that set. It's like, look, just put it in.
They were trying to like make their artifacts be good, and then they were also trying to make it to where everything was more conditional.
I know,
so
but like,
cooler,
but it's just
and then it's like, oh, actually, you want to know what's really unconditional? Aetherworks Marble into Ulamog. Like,
yeah. Oh. And that was just, that was the thing too. It was just like look, like guess what? If you had Pith Needle, solves the whole problem. Pith Needle, Aetherworks Marble.
Aetherworks Marble.
Like right, like in the dark. I know what I'm playing with. Turn 1 Pith Needle, Aetherworks Marble. Okay. Like, you're playing Burn? Good for you. I don't care.
I think it slows them down a turn because at that point they probably have to play some Appetite for the Unnaturals or some just...
But still, like...
They have to have it.
Yeah, I say, but slowing them down is what you want. Like...
Alright, so we got Cinderglade tapped.
Yeah.
Into Verdant Catacombs tapped, turning into an Inquisition. That's how that works.
Uh-oh. Looks like Farseek may be the only valid target? Looks like a bunch of land.
Sylvan's Grave? What is that? No, that's a land. That's just... Ah! Wait. Okay, just a 19.
That's what Titanshift should play is Bloodbraid Elf.
Yeah, those are all just land saw.
Wow.
I was trying to see... Like,
I mean, it might be something else than land, because Liam's writing some stuff down.
Like, I see on the left side what looks like some text. Like the left 2 cards.
It might be an Hour of Promise on the very end.
Okay, yeah, no, I think it is. I think I see the pyramid. Like on the watermark.
Yeah. So. Sack me tribe. Sack me tribe builder. I mean, that looks like. Oh, there's a surgical extraction in hand, so we actually do have to be. Mike has to be somewhat careful because if a Volakut goes to the graveyard, because his only win con is the Volakut, then Liam just wins.
I mean, he's also got prime time that I can just chunk him in, but he's like 10% to win after you get surgery. After your Volakut.
I think you're less than that against Jund, but yeah,
probably. Like, hopefully prime time can get there, but it's probably not happening.
Yeah, right. Like I feel like the decks that are just like solely based on the one don't do as well. Like, you're accelerating to try and get to the end game, but when things like that happen, I think you want like optional win cons.
They used to play Inferno Titan out of the board, right?
Yeah, and I think that's a fine one because you're like, alright, like Inferno Titan, like right, because you can pump him. So all of your land on go is like, deal 3 damage to a blocker, dump 8 mana into him because you have no blockers left, take 14.
I don't get why Dig Through Time isn't legal anymore. That was Funscape Shift right there.
Yeah, it's the same reason I don't understand why Treasure Cruise got banned. I mean, it's not like Burn was splashing blue for Treasure Cruise.
You know what? In Standard, Nate was splashing blue in Abzan Control. He was playing just off Sylvan Caryatids, playing Treasure Cruise.
I mean,
like,
right? Like, but it goes to show you, there's like. That was just one of those things that, like, look, like, you can't have a powerful card on things that you're going to just do throughout the game anyway. Like, hey, play Magic, and then you can pay a blue and draw 3 cards.
Right.
It's just like when Tarmogoyf first came out at a Future Sight.
He was pretty low on everybody's radar.
He was a bulk rare. Like, because, like, you think, like, oh, like, but you don't realize that, like, just in playing the game, like, I mean, like, in Standing, he wasn't that good either until Lorwyn hit, because he actually had the tribal stuff.
And he had Thoughtseize. That was a big thing. Because Thoughtseize, you
was a sorcerer and a tribal spell, which,
Yeah. You could, like, get the sorcery, take whatever out of their hand, and then, what do we got?
He surgical prime time.
That's pretty good.
That is. Well, Mike's got 7 lands, no cards in hand.
This is where we top deck Scape Shift and win.
Right?
That's what happens to me every time. I can never win against Mike. He's like Seth Manfield. He'll just play whatever it is. He's going to be like, wow, I've got you like to exactly 1 out. And he'll find it every time.
Right.
It's like,
it's a 1-of with like 40 cards left. And it's like, hey, Brandon. Right? Like
got him. Is that it?
Was that Scape Shift?
Was that Scape Shift?
Scape Shift.
Got him.
All right. So let's talk about the Scape Shift Volacute combo. So how Mike wins, the way he does is he sacks 7 of his land, and what he'll do is he'll get 2 Volacutes and then five mountains, quote unquote.
1 Volacute, 6 mountains at 7. Because
Volacute triggers at 5.
5 other mountains. So,
is it okay? So 6. So 6 to deal to 18.
Yeah.
So yeah.
To deal to 18.
So yeah. So he'll get a Volacute plus 6 others. And then, since they all come at the same time, the Volacute checks, there's 6 of them, so he gets 6 triggers off Volacute, and he's able just to deal 6 triggers to whatever.
Yeah.
Which typically, in this game with Jund, like, you're fetching and cracking lands, you're going to take some damage, so he usually ends up winning.
It's important that they all come in at the same time, otherwise that combo wouldn't work. You would deal, 3 damage once, otherwise. But because they all come in at the same time, it's checking to see if you have 5 other mountains on each one, because they all entered.
And so then
it's like,
and then you do. So it's like we're gonna Gatling gun you down.
Yeah, you did. You died.
All right. Well, that was kind of nice. If we just talking about like he has 1 out, and there. Okay,
I told you the power of Mike. When he has nothing left. You see the, writing on the wall, his face is, the saddest thing you've ever seen. He's like, oh, Scape Shift. Alright. You got me.
Just start getting, custom play, Matt. The power of Mike. The power of Mike compels Scape Shift.
In Bantal Drazio, I thought not sear him into oblivion, and he have nothing, and he just Scape Shift. Every time.
You should have waited a turn.
But I can blink, and I'll do it. I'll blink the Thought Knots here, and it'll get through to the Scape Shift, and he'll draw the second one. It doesn't matter what I do, Warden. He just wins. he just gets it.
So you're saying Mike is your kryptonite?
Yeah. Whenever I play Mike, I just lose. Unless he decides to play Shadow, because then he dies the Fatal Push. And he's like, we're gonna attack with 3 of my Death Shadows. I'm like, I'm going to block with my Sea Dragon. He's like, I'm going to Team Battle Rage this one. I'm going to Fatal Push that one. I hate you, Brandon.
I mean, but who doesn't hate Brandon?
Valid point. That's why I'm commentating that way. That way people can listen to your sweet, sultry voice and be like, God, Brandon, you need somebody to hate on, right?
Right.
I'm like the Brian of the group. We keep him around just to absolutely hate his guts. Like, oh my God, why do you even talk?
I mean, we have somebody in the group, but we're not going to mention names.
It's Mike. Got him.
So it looks like they're both taking mulligans.
I don't think I've seen him draw a hand. Maybe I've just been talking too much and not paying attention.
I mean, Liam kept in the second game. Liam kept his 7.
They really want to make sure the decks are randomized. That way you can randomly draw an Escape Shift every time.
I mean, maybe. Then it goes down. All right.
It was a volcanic eruption.
Right. It's just. These.
Maybe we need a longer arm. I don't know. Somehow we'll need it. Right. Can we get a sick overlay to keep track of life totals?
Maybe one day.
We'll just use really big die. It'll be that's what everybody likes to see.
Here's I think they're both mulliganing again. Oh my God. Yeah. Both mulliganing to 5. I think at this point, the more that Jund mulligans down, the better Escape Shift looks, even though it's mulliganing, because Escape Shift needs 2 accelerators.
Escape Shift needs 2 cards to win the game, and that is Mountains Scape shift.
Right, but I feel if you're on Scape Shift and your 5 is 3 land, 2 accelerators, I think you're fine with it.
You're more than fine with that.
I mean, Scape Shift is a lot like Tron. It doesn't play with the hand. It plays with the top of the deck.
It mulligans a lot better than Tron though.
This is true.
Yeah. Tron needs some things to go right for it, and then it plays off the top of the deck.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right, so Liam just want to be like Mike, just knock over the tablet once.
Everybody gets one.
Right? Everybody gets one. All right, I'm wondering if every match we get a knockdown.
Is that what is that? That's a search for tomorrow. I think we bottom that, and we try to we try to combo. No reason to make his voice bigger. Yeah.
So Mike be going to 17. Oh, let's see if he knocked up. Kept it afloat. No.
You don't get two, Liam.
Right.
We said one.
These John players, man, they just want to destroy everything.
Right. That's why Abzan players are way more civilized. Even though Liam was like all about Abzan before Bloodbraid Elf unbanned. He came into the store the day it was unbanned. He's like, Brandon, I need Raging Ravines. I'm like, I got 4 of them. I'm taking them. Like, all right. You can have Raging Ravines, I guess.
Yeah. So Liam started off with a Bob. So do we think Liam's going to pull a Calvin and just return a Bloodbraid and take 4?
I mean, I'm never not excited to see Bloodbraid, though. So,
oh, see, Mike's got a pact in hand.
Like, if Bloodbraid Elf said, pay 4 mana.
So, Mike has a Volakut in hand as well, but I think Mike is also afraid of Fulminator Mage out of the board.
Yeah.
Ooh. Especially now that Liam has a surgical extraction, right? So
gonna hold on to it for a little bit.
So, Mike is going to wait to play Volakut until he can combo.
When does
what?
I was trying to think, like, you get, like, Summoner's
Pact. Double Bob?
Oh. You get Summoner's Pact for a Sakura Tribe Elder. I was wondering if you needed to pay 3 or 4 for it. I was like, if he plays the Valakut...
Yeah, you have to pay 4 for it.
You can... if he plays the Valakut, he can untap, get the Search for Tomorrow land, pay for it after he got a Sakura Tribe Elder. Like, yes! Ramping.
That seems like so bad.
That seems so bad.
Man,
but if he
double Bob from Liam, like, does Mike have an anger or a Kozilek's return?
I mean, he's got Mountain. Does he need anything else?
See, I mean... so he has an Hour of Promise in hand, too, so this is where it gets iffy. Like, does Mike think... Okay, Mike thinks that Liam has a Fulminator.
I'm telling you, man.
So Goyf and Inquisition.
3. Yeah. Man, Liam's just got a handful of everything he wants right now.
Right. So Inquisition...
I mean...
I think he misses everything. No, he gets the Summoner's Pact.
He gets the Summoner's Pact, yeah.
So...
Not the prime time or the hour, but
right,
the Summoner's Pact.
So Mike is hoping to draw an untapped land to play Hour... And then prime time.
Does he currently have the Fulminator Mage in hand? I don't see one.
I don't see one either.
Is that it?
No, he has a Colgan's Command. No.
No, okay. I was meant to be like, what are you doing?
No.
Why are you doing that?
So his Colgan's Command forces. Oh, so he pitches. Okay. He pitches the prime time.
Yeah.
All right.
That seems reasonable.
Did he get the untapped land? He does. He's going to take 2 for it, though.
I mean.
So he's gonna Hour. I'm gonna see there. This I assume he's gonna get a Volakut and a Mountain.
I don't know.
And then take out a Bob.
I don't know if we're going Valakut or not. Maybe we're just getting like as many.
I think we have to go. Okay, he's tapping. As soon as he's tapping his land for it. But all right, Valakut, and then a land.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I think you have to get a Bob because like if at this point this one was like if. You know he has a surgical, so I think you have to say if you have a Fulminator, you win. You can't just hold off the whole time.
Pitching the...
Let's see what he gets to Bob.
The Titan.
Does he Fulminator Mage?
Hurts now. Yeah,
oh!
Good game, he says.
All right.
There it is.
Yep, so Fulminator Mage, the Volakut, and then surgical extracted. Oh, that's...
rude, dude.
Wow. Well, I mean, Mike top deck Liam. Liam's going to top deck Mike.
So rude.
That was